Still, more empty shelves than usual in Perth supermarkets, and the slimmer pickings are likely to continue.
It's still another 10 days before we have Western Australia back into the level of supply we would.
Because of the
just
weather,
given
yeah.
the material disruption we've had just going across the Nullarbor, you would be well aware. So for all of our Western Australian shoppers, there are still material issues in supply there.
The immediate cause of the shortages was the flooding in March, which cut rail supplies until Easter.
When you look at the national interstate freight disruptions, they're becoming more frequent and more intense and more often. We'll have to live with those sort of consequences of shelf shortages.
The people of Perth and other WA centres are warned that a lack of warehousing and the onset of more intense weather events means they're going to have to get used to supply cuts.
We can't just harden all our roads or all our rail networks. We need road, rail, sea and air as part of a national strategy of freight resilience, and that's going to require national leadership on it.
Some shoppers believe they can cope with the current shortages.
Personally, I think we will. We have quite a small family and a cupboard full of tin food. But I could imagine that if you were trying to feed a lot more people, that it might be an issue.
I feel like the bottled water, like the 1 litre or 2 litre water, is always like empty on the shelf.
For now, I'm all right, although I have noticed that some brands, I'm having to change brands because of the way it works.
In a statement, Woolworths said a large amount of stock was being sent by rail to help get levels back on track, with a priority on chilled products. A statement from Coles said there would be stock arrivals in the coming days as the backlog clears. David Webber, ABC News.